Welcome to the Black Off Grid YouTube channel. This video is part of the Car Living video series. As living in America becomes less and less affordable, I want to present a cost-effective alternative. It's all about living your best life according to your terms. You do not have to become a slave to a 9-to-5 to be able to live out your dreams. As usual, I do not respond to questions, comments, or emails. However, please feel free to share your thoughts about this video. Thank you for tuning in, and let's get started. In this video, I'm going to show you what I did to convert my Toyota Corolla into a full-time car living setup. Now, I am no stranger to living in a car. I've been doing it on and off for the last 8 years, so I'm going to share with you some helpful hints and highlight some things that you will need to consider in order to determine if car living is right for you. The first thing to consider is your mentality. You gotta keep it positive. One YouTuber said it best when she said that you don't actually live in your car, you live out of your car. She was absolutely right. You should spend the majority of your time enjoying your freedom. You are simply using your car as shelter to keep you safe and protected from the elements. In my opinion, an apartment is basically a glorified storage unit. I don't see the purpose of paying for a space that I will never own and that is mainly used for sleeping when I can sleep in my car for free. Depending on how you convert your vehicle, you do not have to sacrifice comfort or convenience. Next thing to consider is your sleeping position. Finding a comfortable sleeping position is a must. At the very least, your legs need to be straight because sleeping in a seated position will jack your knees up. Please don't do it. The last thing to consider is how you're going to be using your vehicle because this will help you when planning for the conversion. I want to be able to occasionally lounge in my vehicle, have the ability to cook, and I want to designate a space in my vehicle for a printer, laptop, and other business-related items. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the conversion. I want you guys to meet COCO. COCO is my 2007 Toyota Corolla. I sleep in the back seat of my car, and this space is approximately 4.5 feet wide. However, I am 5'6", so by default I have to sleep upright. I have a small storage container at the foot of the car behind the driver's seat that gives me leg support. If you need more leg room, one option is to remove the passenger seat. In a Toyota Corolla, this will free up a little less than 5.5 feet of space from the glove compartment to the back seat. If you decide to go this route and you have automatic seats, to avoid injury, do not attempt to remove the seat yourself. More than likely, the seat will be connected to the airbag system. Take your vehicle to a dealership and have a professional to do it. When you have a small vehicle like I do, you must make the most of your space. I cover the back seat with a sheet, and I have a pillowcase that is filled with socks, undergarments, workout clothes, just basically anything that you don't have to iron. It also doubles as a back pillow. Since I have a comfortable position to sleep and lounge, I added a portable task light that hangs here when in use. It has a rechargeable battery and it provides plenty of light for this small space. I want to cook and have a place for storing business-related items. One thing I can tell you is that condensation is a mofo, so I highly suggest that you store everything in storage containers. Luckily, The trunk of my Corolla is deep enough to store some much needed items for living full time out of your car. I will be making a separate video about that, so be sure to subscribe to this channel. Here is the setup for the front seat area. I have another storage container at the foot of the car, a book bag, a duffel bag, and a large canvas bag for my electronics. Every device I use has a rechargeable battery, so I keep all of the devices and cords in one bag. Another option is that you can definitely outfit your vehicle with a solar energy system. Be sure to check out this video for more information. Even when you live out of your car, water is a necessity. I have enough space to store large jugs of water at the foot of the passenger seat and behind the driver's seat. Now, FYI, I do not lounge at the same place where I sleep. I prefer free side street parking in a residential area that has street lights and that is not adjacent to a sidewalk. When it comes to privacy, you have to be able to quickly convert your vehicle into sleeping mode. Now, this includes being able to move into the back seat without getting out of the car. I like to use simple and cheap methods for providing privacy. For my backseat windows, I basically made makeshift curtains from black fabric that I found at a thrift store, and I used dollar store shower curtain rings. Whatever fabric you use, be sure that you cannot see through it easily when you hold it up to a light. I measured the fabric to make sure it will fully cover the window and be long enough to attach to the seat belt and rear side panels. I used an ordinary hole puncher, and to prevent tearing, I added 2 eyelets using the attachment tool. I also used metal clips that fit snugly behind the seat belt and rear door panels. Here is how it looks when it's in privacy mode. All of these things can be purchased at a fabric store. I simply roll up the curtains and tuck it away when not in use. Now, to cover the back window, you can apply a similar method. Instead of using shower curtain rings, you can use small suction cups that have hooks on them. To conceal the backseat area from the front, you can use a black curtain panel with a tension rod, or simply add another set of clips to both seatbelt panels. Lightweight, semi-stretchy material works best. Here are some quick tips that every full-time car dweller needs to know. For obvious reasons, do not park under a tree during a storm. Keep your gas tank full during the colder months. Now, finding a shady spot to park when it's hot is a must. Be sure to regularly clean out the rim of your trunk from dead leaves and other tree debris. Keep a small power strip with you for your rechargeable devices. Remember, condensation is a mofo, so if the weather permits, keep your windows slightly cracked open. And last but not least, out of sight, out of mind. Just because somebody knocks, it does not mean that you have to answer. Well, folks, that is it for this video. If you found the information to be helpful, then be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Once again, thank you for tuning in, and as always, good luck to you on your journey.